I was staying in Plateau State, where leaders of the All Progressives Congress have held a reconciliatory meeting to try and put an end to the lingering crisis in the party in that state. Joining me now to talk more on this, we have a former Commissioner for Information in Plateau State, Yakubu Dati. He joins us from Abuja studio. Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much, and good evening, viewers.
So before this particular meeting was held, the Idris Wase-led Reconciliation Committee had reached out to critical stakeholders of the APC to try and aggregate their concerns. What were some of the findings of that committee?
Well, some of the findings was that, especially after the loss of the last governorship election, there was a lot of blames here and there. But the findings of the committee, which went across, had discussions with more than 200 stakeholders individually and collectively, found out that there were people that felt aggrieved by steps taken by the leaders of the party. And at that reconciliation party, the leaders came out, like you can see from the news, to apologize and sue for peace, and so that Plateau State will be reclaimed and return to its status as part of the committee of states that belong to the All Progressive Party.
And I was listening to the former minister there, Pauline Tallen, who was talking about that for peace to happen, there must be justice and fairness. Can it be said that this meeting has now led to issues around justice and fairness in the party, and that all those who have been aggrieved have now put aside their grievances?
Yes, the focus of the meeting and what everybody agreed on was there was a need to come back to the table, to come back to the family, and come back and build the party from where we stopped, and to also to be able to align the party to the national party, which is the All Progressive Party. And as you can see from the news item, there was, for the first time, an attendance of people and leaders cut across different interests. We had two former governors there present, our Right Honorable Simon Bakola Along, who is the present senator. We had Senator Joshua Chibidare. We had two former deputy governors, Professor Sonny Theoden, Dame Pauline Tallen. We had several senators, including Senator Nora Dadut, Senator Hezekiah Dimka, Senator Timothy Adudu. We had leaders like Chief Amos Gizo, Honorable Komson Longap, from the local government, the leaders, also up to the youths that came together. Local government chairman, the Plateau State House of Assembly was also there in their numbers. And all that is to ensure that whoever feels unjustified or unfairly treated, the issues were laid bare. And to also tell you that there was a technical session which gave room for frank discussion. And that in itself gave room for the fact that there was a decision, an agreement that the party should be rebuilt back, and whatever differences we have, like every family, there is bound to be misunderstanding, misrepresentation, and differences, but we must be able to manage those differences to be able to move together. And Plateau is like a mini Nigeria. We are talking about a state about more than 50 ethnic nationalities. We have people who have different religion. So it's a pari passu of Nigeria. And so having been able to manage ourselves for the past 8 years and the results therein, people are beginning to yearn for the return of the APC, especially with the disastrous performance of the present PDP in the state.
What next for the APC in Plateau State?
Well, I think that meeting already has shown clearly that the leaders of the APC in the state have determined to ensure that they play their role. And the fact that most of the votes that actually went to the opposition party were APC votes. And most of the people that also left to other parties are people from the APC. And we are seeing them coming back together. Because having realized that if you don't put your party in power and you put a different party in power, you find that you are not part of that government. And the peace and security and tranquility we enjoyed in Plateau for the past 8 years is suddenly being rubbish just after 1 year of being out of party. So the overall interest of the state is what is driving our leaders to come together to be able to chart a course and restore Plateau State to its glory.
Right, we're following that development in Plateau State. Thank you so much for your time. Former Commissioner for Information in Plateau State, Yakubu Dati.
Thank you very much.